welcome to a new Team CGC 9.8 video. So I wanted to talk about something pretty important that kind of dawned on me just, in the past couple of days here about, how I'm managing to get the best deals on CGC 9.8 comic books off of eBay. Because certainly all the deals I do aren't the best deals. And, from my experience and then talking to the team members, which is another great thing, I can talk to a lot of people that are actively buying comic books. I think it kind of dawned on me, like this one specific technique or process, I guess you could call it, because there's a couple things you want to do to make sure you're doing it right, and we'll kind of get into all that. I think it's kind of the thing to do to get the best deals for CGC 9.8 comic books off of eBay. And, I brought these two books out because I've sort of used the technique to get really great deals on these two books. And certainly a lot of books come to mind from, quickly, team member Brett out there, I want to give a quick shout out because he sort of has a knack for getting deals on these CGC 9.8 comic books. And it kind of dawned on me that he's using this sort of technique quite a bit. So, I'll get right into it. Really quick, I do want to invite everyone out there to join the team and subscribe to Team CGC 9.8. And I'd love to have you on our comic book collecting and comic book investing team. And when you press subscribe, the bell pops up. Hit the bell, get all our latest notifications. And add me on Instagram and Twitter too. I got all the links in the description below. Okay, so in a nutshell, the best way you're going to get deals, and I think this technique is really useful, and it's not one that's like very well used, I think. I don't think too many people are doing it. But really, in a nutshell, what you want to do is you want to sign up for email alerts. You want to really search out best offers and be really quick on best offers. And then you want to offer very low fair market value offers. You want to be the first person to offer those fair market value offers. And then every now and then, occasionally you'll get a bite. And people are, just need cash really quick and they're willing to make a deal at, toward the lower end of fair market value for a book. Now, one thing to just mention, and we'll kind of get into some of the details, but most of the time, sellers are going to say no to this. Like it's one of those things where you don't want to get discouraged because you do it 2 or 3 times and you're on top of your email alerts and you get excited and you go and you make an offer and they're just like no. And that's going to happen for the most part, but every now and then you will get a deal. And certainly, again, some of my experiences we'll get into, but even a lot of experiences from the team. That are, especially because most of the teams in the United States, so they got a lot more access to auctions. So there's just, realizing this way is a really great way to get deals. So, we'll just go right into some of the details a bit with these email alerts. So with the email alerts, so say specifically you want an Amazing Spider-Man 300 CGC 9.8. So you want to sign up for an email alert for Amazing Spider-Man 300 CGC 9.8. You want to have your phone, one thing, a little detail, you want to have your phone, make sure you're getting those notifications when eBay sends you an email. Because you got to be quick. That's the big thing for these deals. You got to be really quick because, the sellers that are willing to sell at lower price points, they're not really worried about price too much. They're just worried about making a quick sale so they can get some cash. They're not really worried about, I need $50 more or $25 more. Like they just need that lump of cash kind of. So you got to be quick. And I do say target best offers, but this really helps if a buy it now pops up that's very attractively priced. That occasionally happens too, is where a buy it now will pop up and it's pretty much like at the lower fair market value. And sometimes in the description, the guy might say, I really need to sell, or, I really got to sell now because of this and that. And you could tell like those sellers are, are willing to sell at a lower fair market value, and you be quick on those. You can get those too. So it really goes down to getting those email alerts, and in those first 5 minutes you get that alert, you search out those best offers where you can negotiate. Obviously, that's most of the time is where it's going to happen. Every now and then, like I said, you'll get a fixed price, competitively priced, fixed priced auction, but most of them will be best offers. So a big part of this is knowing the pricing research, knowing what is the lower part of fair market value, which is to me a deal. So, for an Amazing Spider-Man 300, say a scenario was you were signed up for the alerts, ding ding, you got an alert, oh man, went on eBay right away. Wow, it was, say, 2,200 or best offer. So you offer them 1,650, they counter back with 1,800, you offer 1,700, they accept. So you get, great Amazing Spider-Man 300, you were quick on that best offer, and the seller was motivated, and most of the time they're going to say no, but in that scenario, yeah, that's what you want to happen. And yeah, I would say sort of 1,700 is kind of the lower end of fair market value for a really nice Amazing Spider-Man 300 in the CGC 9.8. So a couple more things to address. And just really quickly, I'll go over it again. You sign up for those email alerts, you seek out those best offers, and then you make best offers at the lower portion of fair market value is really the whole gist of the technique. And the one simple trick is those email alerts. Like, not a lot of people really sign up for those email alerts. They're just, maybe every third or fourth day going on eBay and typing in their, searches for comic books. Whereas you can really get ahead of everyone and be really quick, and that's the whole thing about getting the deal, is being quick and getting those alerts and being the first to negotiate. And again, every now and then you'll get a really motivated seller where they're just looking for that lump of cash rather than, looking to sell at a good fair, like the higher portion of fair market value or whatever it might be. Now, one thing to talk about is occasionally for buy it nows with no best offers, you could even be quick on those and message the seller directly. In a situation that I actually did, and maybe this might be a helpful scenario to you guys. I saw a book on eBay. It was $650, and I noticed they were like a very well-known seller. Like, I saw them on Instagram before, so I'd added him on Instagram and saw that he is a very 10 years plus on eBay and lots of happy customers. Messaged him directly. Was like, hey, that book, that's $650. Let's do it direct for $550. Got it. So saved $100 on a book I really wanted, and a really great book. That would be an unbox too. I'm talking about a scenario that actually happened in the last week here. So, and kind of probably what made me think to do a video like this, thinking about, deals on eBay. But another, scenario that comes to mind, and it's from Brett, team member Brett out there. He bought a Amazing Spider-Man 361, the first full appearance of Carnage in a newsstand version for, it was $325, I believe, with a couple bucks shipping too, maybe $10 shipping it was, which is definitely near the lower end. I one of those I just went in an auction. It was $405. I think one was a really nicely centered one, went for $415. I think it was. And he used this exact technique. He was like, nope, I was signed up for email alerts for Amazing Spider-Man 361, and it popped up and made, and negotiated, near lower portion of fair market value, and he said yes. And that, and he accepted. So, again, many times they will say no, but it's pretty tough to get deals. So, you can't expect just everyone, say yes to all these deals, because you're looking for that motivated seller that's, for some reason or another, whatever it might be, some reason in his life, in their life, that they just need a lump of cash, and it's not going to matter if it's 325 or 405. So, that's really the gist of it, is get those email alerts, hunt out those best offers, and make those competitive offers near the low end of fair market value. Message those sellers for buy it nows too. That's another thing you could do that I've had success for, trying to, message sellers, maybe buy direct for sellers that, you want to be careful about buying direct. You want to make sure they have a great history on Instagram or whatever it might be on Facebook with lots of good feedback. The last thing I'll talk about is I sort of think I've been, touting auctions a lot. Auctions are great. You wait for it, be patient, wait for an auction. And I think, you always want to be patient for sure, but it's, wait for an auction or a best offer, and, the auctions too, you can get great deals on auctions too, I think. Auctions work a little bit they don't work as good for books that are a little bit hot, that might have some promotional, maybe a movie's out or this or that, because then there's way more likely a bidding war could erupt. But I do find auctions work really good for just, underfollowed books that don't really have any promotion, and they just pop up for a week, and then you get it really usually near the lower end of fair market value in those situations. So, yeah, you know what? How to get the best deals on eBay. You do want to look out for auctions. But I think this, signing up for the email alerts, being really quick with best offers and best offering near the lower end of fair market value is how I've got deals on, this Harley Quinn book. The X-Men 121 was more of that scenario where I messaged the seller where it wasn't a best offer. And it was like $700, buy it now. And I messaged him, hey, I'll pay $550 right now. Got that deal done like that. Ways you can definitely get other deals by just, not just auctions. There's other ways you can get great deals on CGC 9.8 comic books. And yeah, I think kind of just dawning on me, maybe taking all these years to just dawn on me, but auction's probably not the best. Getting these email alerts and being on top of it, being really quick on these best offers is really, I think, a great way to get to buy CGC 9.8 books at the lower end of fair market value, which is really all you can expect. So, okay, hopefully a bit of a quicker video today. Just wanted to relay this information on, because I was thinking about it. I'm like, you know what, like I've bought a lot of CGC 9.8 comic books in the last couple of years, and it kind of took me a while for this to sink in. Always thinking that auctions were the best. Like, no, if you're really quick on these best offers and really know your pricing information for the issues that you want and offer near the lower end of fair market value, that's how you're going to get some really good deals. All right, thanks so much for watching today. Quickly, I would invite you to join the team and subscribe to Team CGC 9.8. I'd love to have you on the team here. And add me on Instagram and Twitter too. All the links in the description below for all that. But quick video. I wanted to relay some that information on, and always when I'm thinking, I could help people get better deals. Like, that's something I want to kind of make a video about. So I'm pretty excited to do this one. And so hope you liked it too. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate all the comments and everything, and all the conversations I'm having on Instagram again, with people actively buying comics. It's just really fun to kind of talk with all the team members out there. So thanks so much for watching today. I'll see you on the next one.